Hi, I'm Willa Kaiser. I'm the director of the Caduceus Institute of Classical Homeopathy. And a lot of children are going back to school or back to homeschool right around now. So I wanted to share a few remedies that can be helpful during this time when children may be feeling a little challenged and may need some help that homeopathy can give. So the first remedy to keep in mind for children who are starting up school is Pulsatilla. Pulsatilla is the windflower, and it's a remedy for children who are feeling kind of clingy and not wanting to let go of their parents. There may be tears, there may be a feeling of not wanting to be left alone or not wanting to be left in the school situation. They may want a lot of reassurance and comfort and hugs and kisses. Often, first day of school might bring on these kind of feelings, especially for children who haven't been in school before. But the emotions also, when a child needs pulsatilla, can be very changeable. So after getting that reassurance, they may be fine. So anyway, it's nice to know that pulsatilla can be helpful in those kind of situations where the child is feeling very clingy and insecure. Second remedy that we're going to discuss is arsenicum. Arsenicum is known as the racehorse remedy. It was actually given to racehorses to kind of speed them up and make their coats shiny. But as a homeopathic remedy, it's a wonderful for anxiety and for kind of wanting to control the situation. A child that needs arsenicum might be feeling restless, wanting to keep everything in order, wanting to keep in control of the situation, worried about what people think or what might happen next. And there might be a kind of perfectionism involved. So if a child is feeling extra anxious and really sort of being very controlling about details, you could consider a dose of arsenicum. The next remedy is Natrum muriaticum, which is actually made from salt, interestingly enough. So some of our homeopathic remedies are made from herbs and some are made from minerals, such as Natrum muriaticum. A child who needs Natrum muriaticum may be acting unusually serious or proper, kind of keeping their feelings inside, not wanting, kind of the opposite of pulsatilla, not wanting consolation, not really letting their feelings out, but keeping everything inside, wants to be left alone, and not as willing to accept affection and support as a child who might be in more of a pulsatilla state. Natrum muriaticum is known as being a remedy for headaches in schoolgirls. So it's definitely a big headache remedy. So a child that's very responsible, very serious, a little bit closed, and suffers from headaches might benefit from Natrum muriaticum. Our next remedy is Ruta Graviolins. In general, Ruta is known as a first aid remedy, but you may not be aware that it's also a fantastic remedy for eye strain. There may be some stiffness around the eyes, but if a child has been reading or concentrating too hard and is feeling like their eyes are tired, Ruta as an acute prescription might be really helpful. It's also known for, as a first aid remedy, injuries to connective tissue. So we use it a lot after arnica for injuries. And it also does cover anxiety as well. So if there's some anxiety along with the eye strain, you might be looking at a Ruta prescription. The last remedy I wanted to mention today is Gelsemium. Gelsemium is known for being one of our top flu remedies, but it is also a remedy that covers what we call ailments ailments due to anticipatory anxiety, basically. So looking, either because of an exam coming up or about to start school, and the symptoms in terms of this anticipation could be feeling kind of trembly and weak or even dizzy, and diarrhea. So loose stools due to some kind of anticipation because of either starting school or an exam coming up, or maybe a class play or some kind of performance that is coming up in school or in the child's other classes that they're taking. So Gelsemium is a very important remedy when we're feeling kind of weak and trembly due to anticipation or anticipatory anxiety. So all 5 of these remedies can be given acutely if the child is in this state, temporarily, like it's a new thing. If these are chronic conditions, it's much better to consult with a classical homeopath and find out what the remedy is for the whole child. But I wanted to give you an idea of how these remedies could work. All of them could be taken in 30C potency, which you can get at most health food stores, and just try 1 or 2 doses. If it's not helping, I do not suggest continuing it. And in general, with acute conditions, you don't want to continue to take the remedy over and over again. You want to see that there's some results within a few doses. And if there are either no results or there are results but then it keeps coming back, it's probably better to go ahead and consult a classical homeopath and get a deeper level prescription. So I hope that was interesting for you. Hope your school days go well for your children, and please stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.